bit like one of those very rare species that we're often told about on those wonderful wildlife documentaries with David Attenborough. You know the ones I mean, the Blue Planet stuff, and you learn all about how certain people feel very much at home in their natural habitat. Well, this has been the case literally recently for, of course, the former cable TV actress Meghan Markle, the Duchess of Sussex, and of course her husband, the Duke of Sussex, Prince Harry. The thing is, you see, Meghan, well, she found her natural home once again posing up and down a red carpet for another meaningless award show for Tyler Perry that when you dig deep into it, you might as well just give him the award. Bottom line is, those award shows are all about how much money you've got. You get the picture, allegedly. But of course, over in another area of the planet, that's right, Harry found another thing that he thoroughly enjoys doing, and that is, of course, sitting down and whinging on. But he's not very bright, Prince Harry, you see. Literally, time and time again, as he opens up, he's caught out lying. Let me explain. Morning, good to see you. Thank you so much for your time. You all right today? It's raining, so I won't be too long on this one. I know it's just started. You know, as I said to you before, you just need to get the camera out and the heavens open. You know, I don't know why. He said it was going to be fine and quite warm here today. Hope it's nice wherever you are, or if it's raining, stay inside, keep warm. By the way, I know a lot of you have been asking me about where could you send Christmas cards, but I'd like to do this, if I may. The thing is, I love a Christmas card, as everybody knows, but what I'd like you to do is, if there's anybody here on our chums group, our friendship group, that you think needs a card, if you want to swap addresses and send each other a card, I'd rather you do that to each other so that somebody has a bit of company, something to open, you know what I mean? And I don't mean that in an oily way, I genuinely mean that. If you've got, you know, or maybe you see somebody popping up regularly on the comments and you think, I'll just reach out, you know, it doesn't have to be a formation or whatever, but you could just send each other a card if they're on their own, or maybe they're not, maybe they're with a group of people. It's a nice, kind gesture, and honestly, it's very kind of you to offer to send me lots of Christmas cards. Very moved, very touched. You know, I love you all. I think you're fabulous on this channel, I truly do. But I think, you know, let's think of others at this time of year. I'll be fine, I'll be working as ever, yes. Let's get back to your royal story of the day. Now, Harry was wittering on again about all sorts of different stuff in this particular chat. But the thing I want to dissect the most is the fact that, of course, Harry simply can't stick to the plot, the narrative, the truth, right? And he basically says that actually, you know, every story that he sees, and he doesn't see any, of course, but apparently the stories he sees are his marriage is broken up or whatever. And he talks about the media in very disparaging terms, of course, but he's the one rushing to the media when he wants Invictus or that sort of stuff, as long as it's favourable. They invited only one person to the Columbia tour that had to feed back the stuff because they want to control it all. You get the picture. Moving forward, though, this is where it gets really interesting because, of course, he says, well, no, I'm not on social media, it's best not to be, etc. Well, okay, well, your wife's on social media because she's on Instagram, even in that failed American Riviera thing. And as I've told you before, as ever allegedly, Meghan has a team of people that literally look at social media on a daily basis. So they know exactly what's going on in the world and they feed back to both of them. Right, Prince Harry? So the bottom line is to say you're not on social media is factually correct, but the fact that you don't know what's going on is incorrect, because the inside track is, how do you know all of these stories if, of course, you're not following them? And why is Meghan Markle permanently glued to her phone when out and about where people are not being seen? Either way, it's a fascinating insight into the sort of directive of what Harry and Meghan want you to believe. He's sitting there very piously telling you, don't believe the media, all while talking to the media on social media. You get the picture. Could it truly get any worse? Neil Shawn in the very heart of London.